guys. It is 5:30 here in the morning, starting my days early, and many things to do, and sessions and videos and a lot of other things. Take a look at the sky, at the day approaching. Birds already singing, saying hello, hello Nereus, hello, how are you? Good morning. So just wanted to say good morning and to wish you the best day ever. So how is gambling addiction treated? Basically, there are three types of treatment that are usually being mixed. The first type of treatment is pharmacological treatment, that is, using various medication. The second type of treatment is psychological treatment, that is, mainly seeing a therapist. And the third type of treatment is self-help. So in these videos we're going to talk about and use mainly the third option, the self-help treatment, without any intervention of medication or psychologist, just by using natural ways to heal our body and mind. But making these videos takes time. I'll try to submit at least one video per week, to present at least one step of the recovery process per week. But I understand that it may seem too long to wait, at least for some of you. So in that case, I suggest that you straight away go and see a psychiatrist or psychologist. In this way, the things should go faster. But if you have no such opportunity, or for some reason do not want to do that, then please keep watching the videos and try the suggested things. Also, if you would like my personal attention and help, we could do online sessions with you. That would be the fastest way to get stronger. In that case, just contact me and we will discuss it in more detail. Here is a quick example of how it looks like. Okay, so how are you? How do you feel these days?
I feel okay, but I'm in the process right now to quit gambling.
When was the last time you gambled?
Last time I gambled was 2 days ago.
Because just to stop, it does not change much. You stop, and of course after some time you will start gambling again if you just stop and wait, But if you stop and do things during that moment, during that period when you don't gamble, then you can improve, many things within yourself, in the environment. Gambling usually is not the main reason, the main problem. The main problem usually is much deeper. It is much deeper, some traumas maybe, some, things which trigger your thoughts about gambling, So this is the most important, to look for those triggers.
Tomorrow, the weekend is the worst day for me. Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Yes, because
that's the word of God. We get paid, and it's the weekend.
De orientación vocacional, de duelo, de pérdidas, de todo.
Ok, todas entonces para. Ok, está bien entonces. Bueno, buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Hasta mañana.
Buenas noches.
Chao, hasta mañana.
Ciao. The very first thing in the mornings, what I do now is I do yoga. The meditation, which I showed you in the previous video, I liked it and I can feel that it is helping me. These days I am feeling much more relaxed and I could say high. I feel high naturally. So now it is about 6 o'clock in the morning, going to my tree of avocado, and doing the yoga for a few minutes, and then physical exercises to get energy for the rest of the day. So this is my first two things: yoga and physical exercises. Today I decided to choose another object, another tree, because I was thinking, okay, I have already got enough experience with the avocado, now I need something different. And also I chose this tree, the one in front of you. Why? Just look at it. It has many parasites on it. And it needs help. This tree needs help. And this is why I chose it. I was thinking within myself that this tree needs me and I have to help it. So I will be sitting down in front of this tree and sending my best energies to it, my best energies to cure this tree. So it's, it may sound crazy, but it is not. It is just about my mood, my connection, which is improving, which is getting stronger with the nature, with the environment. And I think this is because of the yoga, because of the meditation, which I have been doing for a few days already. You wouldn't believe, you won't believe what happened during this meditation session of yoga. What happened? The feeling, the connection with the tree was so strong, so high that I didn't need to speak anymore, to say those words like I'm exhaling what you are inhaling, you're inhaling what I'm exhaling. I was feeling that the stream of oxygen comes from the tree to my lungs, and from my lungs CO2 is going to this tree. It may sound really crazy, but it was just such a feeling. And also another thing, that now this tree is a completely different tree to me. It's completely different tree. Because now I have a connection with it, very strong connection, and I could say I love this tree. And what I saw on the branches of this tree, there are many birds there. I counted like 5 different species. So there is a lot of life in this tree, and this tree means a lot to many other creatures, not only to me. So it is entire world. This tree is entire world for other creatures, other, people and animals. So it is much more than just a tree. So I'm sure I'm in the right way. I'm happy, very happy to find this yoga, this Sadhguru, and I invite you to try it, and I'm sure you will feel changes in you, positive changes in you after some sessions of this meditation. Okay, let's go to do physical exercises now. So, let's do it. Guys, please do physical exercises. Start doing physical exercises every day. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Whatever the amount, little by little, you will see that it makes you feel good. Okay guys. You see, I didn't gamble, but how I feel, I feel high. Oh. Okay, so let's start.
This is the feeling. This is the power. This is the life. You know, when I'm saying that we must do exercises every day, it's not about the muscles. It's about the feeling of happiness, the feeling of self-control, feeling more powerful, more energetic. It gives you energy for the rest of the day and brings you all the endorphins and dopamine which we're craving for. Normally when we go gambling we do mainly for the dopamine, so we receive this dopamine when we do exercise and other physical activities and many other activities which I will also share with you. But little by little, you know, it's impossible. There is so much information I would like to share with you, so it is impossible to do it, you know, in 1 or 2 videos. That's why we need many videos. There are many things to do, to learn, to think about. There is no water, but I have to go to the city quickly. So what to do? And here is the brain, pure, crystal mind thinking what to do in this case. I have rainwater, look at it. Rainwater, rainwater, rainwater. And we will take a bath with the rainwater. As you can see, there are no problems if you don't gamble. If you don't gamble, there are no problems in your life. Just decisions, 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 solutions, solutions. Okay. Going to the city now to buy some food, to meet some people, and coming back to edit my video, to submit it to the channel. So going to Riosucio. And on the way, I try to focus on what is around me, to slower my pace, my mind, to reduce stress and impulsivity, so we can watch the horses, for example. What a beautiful horse. Just take a look. Actually 2 horses. One is white, another is brown. How are you guys? Here is some loco, some crazy guy watching you and saying hello to you. How are you? What's your name? Whitey. And what's your name? Brownie. Okay. And what's a place? A nice place to take a bath at least. Probably not enough to swim, but to take some bath, why not? I saw the other day some guys doing that here. Let's continue walking. Let's say goodbye to our horses. Hey! Cuties, hey cuties. Goodbye, goodbye. I'll see you a bit later. I will be coming back in about 2-3 hours. So I hope to see you here again very soon. Ciao, amigos, amigos para siempre. I'm just in a good mood. And now it is like that every day, every single day. Probably, you know, the mood can go lower a little bit, but I don't have those deep low moods anymore. Deep low moods like depression, something like that. I don't have it anymore. I don't have it anymore. It took me years. It took me years. I'm not saying that it's so easy, but with the time the situation improves. Believe me, with the time, with your efforts and the time, everything will be cured. You will be cured. And when people say there is no cure, it's a nonsense. You just put this, negative thing in your mind. Psychologically, it doesn't help to think that you cannot be cured. What the fuck? Why I cannot be cured? If I do all the things I have to do, if I do the things correctly, rightly, why not? Why not? You sure you cannot change things within you? Of course you can. Maybe you cannot change everything around you, of course you cannot, but within you, you can change everything. It's up to you. It depends on you how you feel actually. And that is why I'm listening to Sadhguru these days. He's explaining that everything depends on us. Everything is within us. Our emotions, our feelings are our decisions, basically. Our decisions. So we have to learn control our bodies and thoughts and emotions, feelings, everything, is possible to change and to feel good every day, no matter what the circumstances are. Many things can happen around us, but what happens within us, we can control. We can work with it. So, of course, there is a cure, and little by little you will find what suits you best, what works best with you. And you will see, you get rid of this addiction, of the depression, of the anxiety. What a beautiful homestead and the views to the nature. Amazing place. Colombia is an amazing place. Music is something what they cannot live without. Every day, every house putting on music. What is good that the music is very good. Colombian music is high level music, I would say. Very high level music. Of course, there are various artists, but if we talk in general, it's very high level music they have here. I found illusion, and it took me 13 years to get rid of it. Dios mío, oh my God, how much time I lost in my life. Buenos días. People are very friendly, as I mentioned, always saying hello, goodbye. What is nice, that you don't have to pay for the water, at least cold one. There is a lot of water coming down from the mountains. So you just need some tube to collect it, and that's it. Some tube and tank, some plastic tube and tank, and that's it. And you have water for the rest of your life, free of charge. Eventually came to the main street in Pueblo Viejo, and we'll be waiting for a bus to Riosucio. Pueblo Viejo means old village. Riosucio means dirty river. Dirty river. So now I am in old village and going to dirty river. We'll walk a little bit further where it is much easier for buses to take a stop, because here on the corner it is quite dangerous, I would say, and I don't want to kill anybody and don't want to be killed myself as well.
Here. Perito. What a dog. Beautiful dog, beautiful house. Beautiful flowers. What's your name, guy? What's your name? Are you watching my channel as well? Are you watching my channel? I think so. You look tired. Probably all night you was watching my channel. Also gambling a little bit, or not? Gambling? Lost something? Yesterday? A lot? Look, he's always saying yes, yes, answering yes, yes. It's like us when we don't speak the language or don't understand what people are saying to us. We say yes, 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 yes. I think it was my bus just going that direction. It will turn around in a few hundred meters and will come back for me. I hope so, at least. And this is one of the central parks, one of the two central parks of Riosucio. Just went out of the bus. I'm going to do some shopping and meet my friends. Today I will show you one more practice, how to reduce stress, impulsiveness or anxiety. It is called deep breathing. Deep breathing, there are various types of it, some shorter, some longer. Today I will present you the short version of it, which you will be able to do in any circumstances, any situation, in the office, at home, in the street, in a bus, anywhere, because it's, it takes a few seconds. So, at first glance, it may not seem something serious. It might seem even a ridiculous thing to do. But believe me, those little things may have a great impact on your recovery, on some particular situation. So just try to do them and you see what helps to you, what does not help to you, and later you will choose what works best with you. But at least we have to try various things. So one of the things is this deep breathing. Today the shorter version. Next time, in the next video, I will show you the longer version. So what is it about? The deep breathing, the short version, which I'm going to show today, it is called 4-7-8. What it means? It means that you have to breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, then hold on for 7 seconds, and then breathe out through your mouth for 8 seconds. 4, 7, 8. See, so I'm going to show it, how it looks like, to have a rough idea. But after the video, under this video, you will find in the comments a couple of links to the guys who explain it better than me. So okay, so let's try. 4 seconds to breathe in through the nose, hold on the air in your lungs for 7 seconds, and then breathe out for 8 seconds through the mouth. So, ready? Let's do it. Wait a second, need to breathe out a little bit. Okay, starting with the nose. And again, through nose, hold on and breathe out through the mouth.
And so on. You can do for 5 minutes if you have time, if you have the possibility. If you don't have time, do it for at least, twice, 3 times, and you will see that your stress is little by little going away. You're coming down. So just try it and you will see. It should work. It worked for me many times. It helped me in very tough situations, actually, very tough situations. Helped me out, and I stayed away from gambling. And if I didn't do that, I think I would have gambled many times. So I will give you an example. Just let me breathe in, breathe out one more time. Okay. Oh, it's calming me down. Even my head a little bit swinging now. Okay. So the situation was this. Now it is the second time I am in Colombia. The first time I came about 3 years ago, just before the pandemics, the coronavirus. 4 months I lived normally as a normal tourist, but then I decided to stay longer. The pandemic came, the quarantine came, and I had to stay in Colombia for 7 months more. And during those 7 months, of course, I have run out of money, because I had money for a few months, but not for entire year, which I stayed. At some point, I was having like $100 in my pocket, and was knowing that it's gonna take me months until I will be able to leave the country. So what to do? What to do? And of course, the thoughts came that perhaps I should try to gamble a few times, win a little bit of the money, to cover at least my expenses, little expenses, but still expenses, and that's it, and not to gamble anymore. So the ideas started to come to my head, and going round and round and round. And I was thinking, okay, I have to solve the problem, how to do it. So I started doing exercises, physical exercises, more intensively. And then I found those videos on YouTube about deep breathing. I started with long deep breathing, which takes like 10-15 minutes in the mornings and at nights before going to sleep. So twice per day I was doing them. And after doing it in the morning, I was feeling very good, much better for at least a few hours. Then you do some exercises, and then of course I found other things what I could do, to reduce stress. I started writing. I used to write quite well when I was at school, and I was looking for some things which would make me feel good, better, and I found this. So I brought it back to my life, started writing, wrote some stories about Colombia, sent them to newspapers and magazines to Lithuania, and they published and sent me some money for it, so I was able to survive. So I found the solution to the problem. But deep breathing helped me a lot. If not deep breathing, probably I would have gambled. So deep breathing might seem a ridiculous little thing, but it may help in the long run. It may help. It may be very, very helpful, believe me. So just try it. Don't say no before you try, okay guys? Don't say no before you try. Deep breathing now I'm doing every day, because I have been feeling a little bit higher stress these days. Too much work I had. Now I wake up at 5 o'clock and work until late in the evening, so of course more stress. So I was doing this deep breathing more often. Actually every moment, every situation, I feel like I'm rushing too much, you know. I'm too much impulsive. I am, you know, feeling stressed, and I do it 2 times, 3 times, a couple of minutes, and it helps. So guys, that is it about the short version of deep breathing today. Look on the video in the comments, find the links and learn in more detail. I guess I look like a villager. I would like to look like a cowboy, but I don't think I look like. All in mud, all in shit, cows behind me. Do I look like a real man? Okay, let's get serious. So, the second step in the recovery process is to admit to others that you are a problem gambler, that you have gambling problem. In the previous video, we were talking about the first step, which is to admit to yourself, and now we have to admit to others. Start with telling your family and friends, little by little. Why is it important? There are at least 3 important reasons, at least 3. But I can assure you that there are many more. Today, let's start with the 3. First, during the recovery process, having a moral support from those you love is crucial. According to many ex-gamblers, a moral support from their dearest and nearest was one of the main factors of their successful recovery. So moral support is one thing. Another thing, the second reason, it is not just the moral support that is needed, also physical support. For example, to help you control your money, which is one of the first things to do when you start the recovery. Restrict access to your finances. And who can help you with that? Of course, someone who you can trust, who is close to you. So you need a person or a few to help you with it. Or, if talking about physical help, or you may need someone to help you plan mutual activities to fill the void of gambling. Or you might need some help in finding relevant information. For example, a therapist, a rehab, some phone number, some valuable contact. No, there might be various situations where you need a hand. So, another person, close person, would be very helpful here. Also, together with more people, other people, you will be in a better position to find the necessary solutions. Okay. The third reason, if nobody knows about your problem gambling, it would be easier for you to stay alone and gamble unnoticed. But if people around you know about your addiction, they would keep an eye on you, which is good. May not look so to you at the moment, but believe me, in the future, you will be saying thank you to them. So having supportive people around you could be very, very helpful. I understand there might be various situations and you may not be able to tell some of the people, but at least one person you can always find. You need at least one. You can always share problems with, you could share your feelings with, you could just have a friendly, warm chat with. Doing the recovery all alone would be very tough, believe me. So think about it, find the right time, and go speak with some of your closest people about your problem. Say that you got into a serious trouble and you need their support, that you love them and are ready to make changes in your life. So, without blamings, without shouting, without, any hate, any bad speech, just find the right time and go speak with them slowly, calmly, explain the situation and say that you are ready for change, ready to change your life, ready to get rid of this addiction, that you love them very much. So this is the advice, the second step in the recovery process, a very important step, another step, which is admit to others and receive help, physical or moral or any other. So this is it about the second step. And finally, as I did in the previous video, I would like to share with you some of the moments of my life, of my adventures in Colombia, with the hope to provide you with some additional motivation to start the recovery, to continue the recovery. To know that life can be nice, beautiful, fascinating again. It just depends on the effort you put in, I can assure you. So this is it for today. See you very soon, in a few days. Keep safe.
Eso es lo bonito de este parque y es mi lugar favorito porque rompe un poco pues con el caos de Bogotá, ¿sí? O sea, aquí tú te puedes olvidar del tráfico, te olvidas de los problemas, ¿sí? Y es que tomas un tiempo para divertirte, para compartir con otros, así sea para respirar el aire de otra manera. Bueno,
Maluma?
pues si quieres poner Maluma, pues dale.
Ajá, bueno. ¿Cómo se llama esas frutas?
Granadillas.
Granadillas. ¿Son ácidas o dulces?
Son dulces. Bueno, pues depende de la granadilla, pero en general son dulces.
Eso es mandarinas.
Mandarinas.
Muy a menudo la gente tiene en sus jardines esas.
Qué rico. En una versión previa.
Después la comida vamos a bailar, ¿sí?
No,
Aquí.
si tú quieres bailar, puedes bailar.
No, yo quiero ver cómo tú bailas. Sí, ¿por qué no? Es una bailadora muy famosa. Natalia me dijo que tú bailas muy bien.
¡Qué mentira! ¿Ya le hicieron puré?
Él no ha comido nada.
Yo voy a comer.
Ven acá.
Sí. Pero voy a empezar de frutas.
Dale.
Poco a poco, más y más fuerte.
Uy. ¿Cuál carne? Coge la granadilla, te vamos a mostrar.
Granada.
Pues es que ese es el problema de que todos los amigos de uno trabajen en lo mismo.
Bueno,
Hay dos formas. Puedo romperla en tu cabeza
ahora.
o lo primes duro para romperla. Y te comes la pulpa. No comes la cáscara, sino solo la pulpa.
Parece tan simple, pero si tú no sabes, vas a
Claro.
usar algo como cuchillo.
Ajá. Cuéntale
Y
cómo
con
se come
cuchara
Natalia esa
también,
vaina.
como-
No, eso. Vale,
me parece muy rico.
es re buena. Uy, debí mostrar mamoncillos.
Pues es que de hecho sí lo pensé.
No crea que no, Diana. Qué rico es eso. Prueba la pulpa, rica, chica. No, eso es. Ya.
Muy rico. Tiene vitaminas.
Sí. Asumimos que sí.
Sí, las frutas realmente son muy buenas.
Daphne murió. No, ya estoy bien. Estoy bien, estoy bien. ¿Sabes cuando estás en agua nadando y tú, oh, agua, demasiado?
Por eso te dije que poquito. Puedes coger la otra.
Lo que demuestra que sí tiene
pero
hambre.
eso es-
No, ella ya lo usan para estafar gente en Tinder. Eso es lo peor que pueden hacer.
Bueno, ahora poco a poco si podemos comer un poquito más fuerte. Aún tenemos un sándwich, más que uno. Entonces puedo comer uno más.
Sí, claro.
Limitado.
Ay, miren ese blanquito. Niña, venga, regálame un jugo, por favor. Yo creo que en los puesticos, ¿no? Sí, ese es el sonido del agua, definitivamente.
Qué pena, pero me siento mucho lo que se estuvo, ¿sabes? No va saliendo.
Sí, todo chambón.
Sí, como ponga algo como para que haga ruidito. Bueno, pues ya estuvo.
Y mira cómo se ven los cerros.
¿No quiere caminar?
Esa tu nariz en ese video.
Córtala, córtala, por favor. A mí me gusta.
Pero ¿por qué?
Porque salí en el video.
La tortuga como todos unos grandes.
Sí, mira eso y mira cómo parte el agua al nadar.
Permiso, quita y corra, Betty. Cógela de la cola.
Corra, Betty. Que se quite, no tengo suficiente lago. Quítate, quítate.
Hola.
Ay, mira.
¿Qué es esto?
Ese pajarito se llama monja sabanera.
Último momento, un momento.
Ese que se fue allá. Pero estos más bien son como quítate de aquí.
Está solita.
Como de capa. Se nota que estos pescados también son todos sociales entre ellos.
De verdad.
Y tiene así abiertas las plumitas de la cola.